What's going on, beautiful people? This is D-Lo Brands or David. Welcome back to the channel. As y'all can see, we are on Lutra AI today. This has been going crazy in so many people's mentions and so many people's posts. They're saying, hey, this is the absolute best AI platform, AI agent that we have ever used. You guys got to try it out. So I'm here, and we are on the free version. We have 15 messages per day. So that's a lot when it's an agent, because an agent moves on its own. So 15 messages from us is like a lot of work. So looking over here at the features, we have something called playbooks. I have a limited overview of that, but I'll explain it shortly. We have explore, we have activity, tools, resources, and guides, new, and we got a few quick start playbooks down here. So playbooks are basically like if you have a repetitive task that you want to do over and over again, and you want to maybe change out one piece of data every single time, you can create playbooks, and that will allow the AI agent to move on its own without you having to input everything over and over again. But honestly, I have a problem right now. So a client came to me and they want a few quotes for some print design, and so I need to basically get those quotes for them. But, I don't want to go to Google and go one by one looking for print shops and going to find their emails and then going to write an email. And, I don't want to do all of that. So I thought it would be a good idea to allow Lutra to do it for me. And so this is what I'm about to say to Lutra. I want you to find 10 print shops around the middle Georgia or Warner Robins area, and I want two separate quotes. One single sided, and one double sided, and we're gonna put our specifications. So we need 6. All right, so this is what I'm gonna input. Inside of it. And basically, it's just going to go on the web, go to certain websites, get their emails, draft an email, and do all of that stuff for me. But we haven't even talked about the superpower of this app. So if we go over here to tools, we have all of these integrations. So we can add Google Calendar, Google Drive, Apollo, Docs, GitHub, Gmail, everything, HubSpot, everything. And a lot more stuff is going to come, even Stripe right now. And this AI agent can perform on those sites. Of course, this is just a wrapper. Yes, we know this is just a wrapper, but it's making it so easy to do these things, taking out all of the time for local setup, local hosting. So this is very, very powerful. So we got this stuff connected. I want to say, let me just connect this stuff real quick. Hold on, man. I'm gonna go this email just so. Wow. So we have connected both our sheets and our Gmail, which is what it will need to have access to for these things, and it's automatically connected all of these other things. Cool. So let's go back to chat. So this is the prompt again. Let's change this to 10. We have that. Bam. So also add the emails for each, the company name, email, phone number, and estimated quote in a Google Sheets spreadsheet. Okay. So I think this is the prompt that we want to finally use, and let's click go. See what this does. I mean, this is my first time using Lutra. All these people are talking about it, and I'm just trying to figure out, if it's cool. So, okay, search print shops in the area, extract their contact information, draft an email template, create a Google Sheet to track the information. Great. So it's doing this thing kind of the same way that Manus goes in and uses its browser. We can't open it all the way up, but we can see that it's just used one message, and there's something right here. I'm not sure what those are. Implementation details. I'm not sure what those are, but it's writing all the code that it needs to be able to execute this, creating this spreadsheet. I'm just saying, if this pops up in my Google Drive, bro, oh my goodness, stop it. Stop. What in the world? What in the world? No way. No way. No way. No. No way. What in the world? No, this is crazy. And now it's doing the email template. Oh my gosh. So it has the phone numbers of all these places, and it did it in a few seconds with one prompt. Remember this. One message. This is one message that just generated this spreadsheet, generated all of this information. Well, not generated, but gathered all of this information, consolidated all of this information. Wow. Okay. So now it's creating the email template, and it's probably going to put that inside of here. What I want to do is wrap all of these rows. So let me go here, 75, put this here. Format wrapping clip. Okay. So it said, I've completed your print shop quote request. Here's what I've done. Save the email template as a downloadable PDF. So I did want it to, okay. Your tracking spreadsheet has been created, but email addresses need to be collected manually. Okay. So this is the print shop request template. Email template. I'm writing to request a quote for all the items printed single-sided, all the items printed double-sided. Please include details on material options and all of this stuff. It's nice, but I wish that it was able to get the emails. Some people just simply, don't have their email on their website. But I mean, the fact that it didn't go out and get any of them, like, I needed a couple of those, man. I needed a couple of those. Like, I have no emails in here, and I'll just have to populate this myself. But it did do, a good amount of work. At least I can just click here, go to their websites, and look at it really quickly. And see, their website is right here, bro. This is what I mean. Like, their website is right here, and it just didn't put it in here. So let me see. Let me just ask it. Can I just ask? What is AI tools? AI tools, search the Lutra documentation for information about a specific topic, convert a markdown document to a PDF, extract structured data from text. Okay, that's technical stuff. Why didn't you get the emails? Why didn't you get the emails? Let me know. Looking back at my previous actions, I searched for print shops using the map search function. Which returns, okay, I didn't obtain the emails because they're not available through the map search results I used. Okay. Map services typically provide business name, address, phone numbers, and websites, but not email addresses. To get emails, okay. This is why I included the note about collecting email addresses manually as part of the next steps. Would you like me to help you find the emails for? Yes. See, stuff like this is using up your messages. See, I'm about to be at 3 messages right now because Lucha trying to give me a hard time. But I definitely need those emails. So go ahead and get those for me, Lutra. Hey, I like Lutra so far. One thing that I've noticed with these different models is that they kind of have different personalities. If you want to be real, like, you go to ChatGPT, and I feel like ChatGPT is just a very neutral, kind of no personality, get the job done type of platform. But when you go to Grok or when you go to Gemini, like, Gemini is a very feminine model. I will say Gemini is like very inclusive and feminine and stuff like that. But Grok is a lot more masculine and cut and blunt. And then you have models like Lutra, where, the fact that Lutra said this is why I included the note about collecting email addresses. This is why, like, explaining something. I haven't seen a model do something like that. Like, reiterate, hey, this is why I did this. You're asking me this question, but this is why I did this. And so I just thought it was cool. But let's let Lutra do his thing, and we'll be back. We've only used 3 messages, so we have a lot more. So be back soon. So I'm not sure if Lutra just got stuck, but okay, it's good. it didn't get stuck. But what it is doing now is going to different places. So it's being intuitive. It's saying, hey, if the email isn't here, then the email is probably here, and it'll go over to the Facebook or something like that. So that's pretty cool. I'm guessing these are tokens, 6 tokens to get all of this stuff done so far. Okay, so it did its thing and it updated the sheet. It didn't update the sheet correctly, but I mean, it did find the email for some of these places, but not for all of them. Yeah. Okay. So right now, my thoughts are this. It created the request email template for us. I like this. Just change out the print shop name. But let's just see real quick for the emails you did find. Create a draft using the email template for me to send. Okay. So if it does this, then I think that we'll be in a good place. But currently right now, I mean, I could have just went and got this stuff myself. Cool. So it's drafting emails right now. It'll probably give me some links to them. Bam. There the ink spot. I'm right into request. And I'm actually going to go check if this email is over here. Check if this thing is, if these drafts are over here. Yes, they are. I will upload a screenshot. Wow, they are definitely here. They are definitely here in my email. Wow. Okay. So Lucha just 2 email drafts failed due to invalid email formats. 3 shops still need manual contact to get their email addresses. I was interrupted. Who were you interrupted by? Maybe because I took a screenshot, it was interrupted. But it did create the emails and it changed out the name, kept the requirements, and of course I'm uploading screenshots of all of this stuff. And honestly, what I'm gonna do is send a couple of them. I'm gonna send a couple of them. And definitely not that one. The info at my site, we can't use that one. But this one we can do. Okay, let's send this one. Let's send that one. We sent one. Okay, cool. Okay, so it went out, got the information, looked at the print shops, created a spreadsheet for this stuff to be housed in, gathered the phone numbers and addresses, eventually gathered the emails as well, and then drafted emails. And this took 4 prompts, which it's not fully autonomous. It can't be like, hey, this guy probably wants me to not stop until I've created at least 1 draft. And that may be something in our initial prompt that we need to put. We need to say, do not stop until you finish at least 1 draft. Like, don't stop. But over here in the Explorer, we have other tools that are native in Lucha, or maybe the team just built them. And so let's try one of these. So you got content creation, data enrichment, document processing, productivity, research and analysis. Let's see. Honestly, let's try the YouTube video to social media content. So this is how playbooks work. So it has like a different interface because you're just changing certain inputs. So doc title option 1, doc title option, doc title. Okay. So basically what this playbook is going to do is automatically process any YouTube video for content creation with enhanced quality. Get the transcript, key points, and create professional social media posts for LinkedIn and Twitter using the large model for better quality. Okay, cool. And compiles everything into a well-organized Google Doc. Okay, so let's call this TVA Content 2025. And I'm going to actually go and get my recent video. Shout out to everybody that's been subscribing. Honestly, we've been growing very fast recently, and I just want to take the moment to thank you guys for that. It is absolutely phenomenal. I mean, I can't thank you guys enough, and I'm going to definitely continue on this journey. So let's go ahead. Get this link. Let's go to Lucha, paste the link, and we see what it's going to do. Extract the video, extract the transcript, create a LinkedIn post, create a Twitter post. Cool. So let's run this, and it's going to do its thing. It's going to go through the YouTube transcripts, look at different points that are being made and probably generate some hooks, maybe conversational post. I'm not sure what the posts on this specific playbook are geared to be, but I'm pretty sure we can change it if we even want to. So this is more of like a Twitter. Adobe has released a new AI image model called Firefly Image Model 4. And I can see this being powerful because it's like every time I post a video, it'll be like some news about it comes out. So I really, really like that. Extract the 5 to 7 most important points and put them in a bulleted list. So these are the points that it extracted. They released a new model. They have capabilities for different features. You can integrate with other models. Cool. Verify with research these key claims. Okay, I really like that. And I'm pretty sure they put that inside of the model instructions or the playbook instructions, but you verify. Verification is always very important. This claim is verified. This claim is partially verified. We really, really like this. So I did not mean to do that. So partially verified with some inaccuracies. Okay. Adobe is integrating models with products including Adobe will start allowing creative professionals to use third-party models rather than starting with. The claim incorrectly lists Gemini V2 and Black Force. I don't think I said those things, but okay. So I like that it's verifying. Like this is very, very good. I like that it's verifying. It's letting you know, hey, this isn't the most accurate thing. Okay, so this is our document, TVA content 2025. As we can see, we're in Google Docs, YouTube video analysis, transcript preview. Welcome back to another video. Now you got a LinkedIn post. Adobe revolutionizes creative AI with Firefly Image Model 4. Exciting news for creative professionals. Cool. Like, and it gives you hashtags for it. And then you got a Twitter post, which is much shorter. Try the ultimate version for next level prompt fidelity. Fact check results. It did what it was supposed to. Like it literally just created a couple of posts for us. We could probably tell it to create more, but it did what it was supposed to. Like that's cool. Create post drafts for each key point. So this is a way to automate content. If I wanted to go into a platform like NAN or go into Gumloop or one of those automation platforms, I add a call for Lutra AI. Hopefully Lutra has an API and you just, get it to do this playbook. Every time a new video is detected from this channel. That's just what it is. So it's updating, I'm pretty sure. Or maybe it's updated. Also, it lists its sources too. Like, I really like the verification aspect of this. I don't think you guys understand. It's very important for an AI model to be able to verify for itself. And I really, really like this. Like, whoever built this model, which you guys see it in the thumbnail, the company that built this model, they did a really, really good job with this model. I will say, it's making things very, very easy to do and perform. So, I don't really have too much bad to say right now at all. I like Lutra. Shout out Lutra. They got playbooks, explore activities, tools, resources, and guides. They want to help you, Now, it does take time to do this, of course, but how long would this take you to do it yourself? It would take hours. It would be like, okay, what is a topic that will work? What is a hook for that topic that will work? What is a script? What is a post content? Like it would take you a minute to do this. And for me, it's something that I just try to do it one time a day. I do one post a day. I might put up one LinkedIn post a day and then tomorrow I'll just do another one. But this will make it easier to batch, and even you can tell it to schedule these things if you have the integration for LinkedIn, which isn't here right now, but I'm pretty sure it's coming soon. I am pretty sure it is coming soon. LinkedIn integration, create a draft post so you can schedule them. Oh my gosh. All of this stuff is going to replace things like Hootsuite and Metricool. They're not going to be a need. There's not going to be a need for social media management platforms anymore because we have AI agents able to just go to the platforms and post for them for much cheaper. You know, I pay $50 a month for Metricool. Before that, I was paying $150 a month for Hootsuite, and that was just crazy. So we see that it has generated 5 LinkedIn posts and 5 Twitter posts, and cool, it did its thing. So let's open this Google Doc and see the generations. So bam. Key point 1, original point, Adobe has released a new model. Okay, release a new model, release a new model. I would say that the format isn't the best. You know, Twitter posts you usually want to be something like this where it's broken up. Maybe it has an emoji at the top or things like that, but I'm pretty sure that's something that we can change within that. LinkedIn posts taking a significant leap forward, including OpenAI GPT. The Firefly platform offers customization, revolutionize the creative landscape. I mean, we have the post. We have the post. And this is one of the more basic uses, I believe, for this type of AI agent. You know, when you go here, you see research account signals, you see YouTube video research, you see extract Zillow agent details, find business phone number. Like, this is very easy stuff. And sooner or later, you'll see all of these playbooks batched into one model. And so you'll tell the model to do something and it'll be like, hey, let me go access this playbook because we already know the actions to take here. Or let me not even use my extra credits to think because we already know what to do. So a Craigslist to Google Sheet Extractor, cross-platform app analysis dashboard. I mean, it's pretty endless, but you guys get the point. That is it for today's video. If you did learn something, be sure to share it, but also comment what you did learn. And, you know, I would love to see what you guys are making inside of Lutra. Let me know how you like it. And this has been D-Lo Brands, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.